Now, let me demonstrate how to use our agreements and e-signature component for Quick Inspect. As you'll see here, here's a list of agreements that I've either got underway or completed. So I have in progress, complete, this one's been finalized, and these are just in draft. So the inspection has not been sent, neither has the agreement. And remember, within Quick Inspect, everything is tied to an inspection. So in order to create an agreement, we go into an inspection, and we see here there's an inspection that's tied to this, but we'll just delete this one, and we're going to start over. And so we're going to create an agreement, and we're going to title it Jones Agreement, and I'm going to select. You'll see that I've saved 4 templates already. You'll start with one template, but you can alter that template. And I'll show you how right now. And so we will go to a home inspection pre-agreement. We're going to create this agreement. And now you'll see the Jones agreement's been created here. I'm going to view it now. And this is where you work on this agreement. If you want to add numbers to it, you want to change it or alter it, you can do anything you want within this agreement. And it's like a Word document essentially. And if you want to completely change this agreement, very simple. If it's a pool agreement this time, you didn't want that regular agreement, you can go here to one of your templates and you can copy that pool inspection agreement. Let's say you've got a pool inspection, and you'll go back here and you'll essentially put your cursor here, Control All, Control V. Now you've pasted this agreement in here. You can alter it, change it, do whatever you want to the agreement. And so in order to send this agreement to someone, you're going to have recipients, right? So once you're done putting this agreement in order the way you want it, you can also save it as a template when you're done. So this pool agreement will be saved as a pool inspection agreement. Let's say you've pasted in here a pre-inspection agreement for a termite inspection. You can then save that termite inspection. So then all of those agreements that you've saved can be available to you over time. So the next time you go to select an agreement, you'll merely select from those templates. And so what I'll want to do now is I'm going to create a signature for the client right here. And notice I put my cursor right here because that's where the fields are going to be. But first, let me put recipients. And so the recipient will be John Doe. I'm going to give John, just give him my email address so I get an email. Okay, and I'll save that. And so John, back to fields. I'm going to put my cursor here. I'm going to add a field for John, and I want this to be his signature. And I'm going to go signature, and John Doe is who I want to sign that. I'm going to add that. And so you'll see that's where his signature is going to be added. So now you want to go to a date. And so I'll put my cursor here on the date, you'll see right here. And I'll go to add a field, and I'll call it date. Choose date, and John Doe is the recipient, and I'm going to add that. And there, you'll see this is where his date will be added. For whatever reason, if you wanted to add some other field, you'll see I'll put my cursor here. I can add another field. I can call it random field. And it's a text field, right? And I wanted John Doe to be able to text something in there. Maybe his address. Maybe it's a home address. Whatever it might be. And I can add that. And he'll add that right here. I've saved it as a template, but let me do that again. I'll save it as a template. I'll call it new pool agreement. I'm going to save that, and that'll be saved within my templates. I'll have access to it anytime. So I won't have to do this all over again. All I'll do is assign signature to specific recipients, and I'll be off and running. So I'm going to send this one. I'll send it now. So John is going to get that. John has my email address, so he'll get it. He'll get a email notification that is branded with your colors and your logo. It says he's got a agreement to sign, and then you'll get a notification when he signs that. If you assigned someone else a signature and a date or what have you, then they will also get that notification. Once it's all complete, you'll have that notification and you'll come back into here within your agreements and you'll see that the Jones agreement is finalized. Mr. Jones has finalized sending it, but it's not complete yet because it's not been signed. Here you'll see how your customer receives your agreement in an email. Of course, it will be your logo branded with your color. They click View Agreement.